they're still all the way at bottom mid, and it looks like they're going to play against the information Luminosity think they have and push towards the B bomb site. The smoke will go down, but they're going to go straight through the smoke, and it's going to be Lex versus 5. That nade is going to come in and do a bit of damage to Fugly and Flowsick. No kills for either side yet. And Lex will try and stay alive as long as he can to allow teammates to rotate. He will find 2 frags and the bomb. The bomb's going to be in a dark spot. Finally, Team Liquid get the frag back. But look, the CTs are all over the site already. There's only 8 seconds left. They're not going to find a plant here. So Lige will go for it desperately. He's stuck in the fountain, tries to get out, and that proved to be a disaster for Team Liquid. Normally thrown from a rail in CT spawn, but Liquid deep towards A at the moment. We've got nades coming in from both sides. Nafla going to be completely blind, and that's going to be the pit area lost. This is a really good start here for Team Liquid, actually. Only the B rotation plays are left, so this round is pretty much over already. Although, if you can see Fugly lurking in the apps there, that could be a dangerous position. The Boiler Pete going to come in, and he's going to catch Flowsick unawares. He will go down. Pit will immediately move back to play the crossfire between Pit and the site. Pit will take the second player down, Elige. He'll finally get traded by Nitro, and but there's still Nefly in the pit. Okay, so we've got a player called Pit and an area called Pit. This is going to get confusing. But Adren's the only one left, and he's got 4 people coming for him. Luminosity will survive with 3 players after losing the previous round, so that will be good for their economy going forward. Again, AWP on Peter. They did survive with 3 players in the previous round. Double nades coming in over the roof there from Luminosity. And the third one, it will finish off Anger after taking significant damage from the first 2. Of course, Liquid having a whale of a time here. 3 rounds, 1 in a row. And now you can see there's an adjustment here from the CTs. They're playing much more aggressive apps. We've got Pit and Boiler with the Mag 7, and he's got support, I think, from Nafly on the balcony area. Pit with a second frag, could find himself a third one. Just cannot find that meat shot to get the third frag, but he's made a difference here, and made some cash to boot.
Yeah, and I think he did 50 damage to 2 people there in mid. Not able to get those kills, though.
So Liquid, now their numbers are starting to wear thin. Only Adren, oh, he's just getting burned alive here. Tries to push through to find himself an advantage, but he will not. And Luminosity will look to pick up that AWP as well. So they're just literally taking gambles and leaving it 2-2. Push slowly coming in towards Arch, but Pit is getting work out of this AWP. Speaking of Pit, Nafly will go down in the pit area from Elige. And Pit finds another frag with that AWP, so that timing will be perfect to stop him from coming down quad, though. And you're going to find the Dink, and the 2 remaining Liquid players are very, very low indeed. There goes the first one. Again, no kit on these 2 CTs. Lex will find the last frag, but I don't think he's going to have time for this, and he knows already that he doesn't. Only 1 kit on the Luminosity side as well, so they need to hope that there is not a bomb plant here. That nade will do nice damage, and the follow-up from Pit will bring 2 kills. He's been doing well for Luminosity so far. Peter finally finding a frag there, taking down Elige. And all of a sudden, only Dren remains, carrying the bomb. Let's have a look at the money very quickly for both teams. The T's don't have great money either. Okay, so Peter going to get flashed as he goes towards the car to get a pick. He'll get naded to 50 HP, but he will find the pick. So there is maybe an attempt at a peek there on mid, but Flowsick just going to be loitering, keeping sure that there's no flank coming in. So flashes from Liquid, as anyone facing them from the site would have been completely blind there, and that is going to be a fast clearance of the B bomb site. And once again, Luminosity with no choice but to save. You can see there's nothing crazy happening for Team Liquid here. They've got a fast push through apps, actually. Elige is just racing all the way through the apps, so maybe there is something crazy going on. If you can get to the side of that door, that could be a lot of information, but he's going to get picked by Lex. So now Luminosity can play with this. They've got 3 people up deep into the top of Banana. Nitro is just waiting to throw that smoke down, but if he throws it when he sees a peek, it could be too late to stop a push here from the T side. And indeed, here come the nades, but they are coming in too late. Nitro will go down immediately, and Flowsick will be soon to follow, so that's an open B bomb site. Adren's close, however, takes down Nafly, but he will be traded through the smoke. And Luminosity seem uncertain. And they've got 20 seconds left, and they've barely even breached the site. This is not how you want to take a site, especially in an anti-eco situation and when you haven't identified where the stack is. There's still a player in Fountain. They've got 10 seconds left to plant the bomb here. If he frags the bomb planter, then it's all going to go wrong. 4 seconds left. They're going to lose the round. They're going to lose the round.
I have no idea why they were so extremely indecisive.
Beyond this, Like, this just gives Liquid so much more control. Peter's going to push through. There's going to be a pop flash. But they finally found the trade, actually. And they're going to push through this really fast. But there's going to be CT there in time. He's running out with a flashbang. Why? Luminosity and the rest of his team are going to be there. And he's not going to find the frag. So that's going to be the bomb site for the terrorist side with a man advantage. 2 Team Liquid players going through to construction while Nitro sits behind the smoke. The shadows, though, will be at their disadvantage. Anger will know exactly where Fugly's head is and take him down. Adren and Nitro in a sticky situation. There's a frag for Adren, but it might be a case of trying to escape as opposed to trying to push. Anger's going to be close. Anger will find the frag, actually. Yeah, he will find the frag there. Lex taking down Nitro elsewhere. I don't know, it was insane. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of, some like, metal rock band type shouting going on. Luminosity with a pick. 2 picks, 2 fast picks together. Fugly getting 1 trade. And that will give Luminosity some information that the quad pit area is not completely clear.
And they should just stack a site here immediately now. 3v4, it's impossible to spread out a CT on Inferno with only 3 people. They're just gonna stack A. Looks like it's the wrong call, but this is still better since they will be able to save their guns at least.
So Luminosity executing onto what they will find to be an empty B bomb site here. And there's more than enough time for them to get the bomb down. As Team Liquid will go for the save towards A. But they're going to be stuck at top mid, and if they choose to peek, they could get taken out. There is a Peter with a big green gun.
Gambling and spreading out, but just as I say that they're actually going to put 1 guy on B, just stack the A site here, even though Luminosity, if they would go B, they could just save the weapon.
Yeah, absolutely, it's going to be a trade there onto the pit area, and here comes the push. You've still got 2 players in CT spawn, and they may not get here fast. Actually, they may get here fast enough, because Nitro's put in massive work, leaving Peter in a 1 versus 2. He's on the site, he's going to get 1 frag, straight into the face of Adrenaline. Adrenaline, he knows where the last player is, and he will find him with a P250.
Especially when you have a lead. There's no point in risking losing the weapons.
Nade! Leaving Elise and Flowsick on 24 HP each. Which is getting smaller and smaller. Again, they are on the eco and they've taken damage, but that stack continues. Turning into a 3-man stack here. Anger's going to be in for a surprise. He has shot straight in the head. Trades coming in for both teams. 3 versus 3 now. And Adren will get the advantage for his team. Going to have to try and avoid those flames. And he will move to the fountain. The infamous fountain that cost Luminosity around a few rounds ago. 2 versus 2. And with the flank coming in from Liquid, they will be able to pick up some weapons. Fugly's got the AK there. And he's going to find Lex just about get the headshot. Now it's Peter again in a 1 versus 1. Full health. AK now instead of the AWP. Which may make him a little more agile. Should not require a P250, but Nitro, one of the nastiest aimers in the North American scene, will rip Peter's head off. And it's going to have to be a gamble as they are lacking information indeed. Peter going for a peek there. He's seen a player, and there's the frag onto Flowsick. Will they push the smoke though? You can see that flash into pool that Liquid needed a few rounds ago. Molotov all over the shop from both teams. And Angle will go through the flames to find himself into pool. Nafla coming in for support. Flashbang's coming in. Elige going to find himself the first frag. Flames taking down Adrenaline. Adren. And Nafla taking damage as well. There's still Molotovs doing damage. And there's 4 seconds. Luminosity will get the bomb plot just in time. And they will retain a man advantage. But everyone's been heavily tagged here on the T side. And Nitro's going to come in and take down 2 players. Looking for the third. Opting for the CZ. But Fugly will steal the final kill.
It's so much better when you're playing defensive, and not even then it's good. So it's a very odd decision to buy that auto shotgun.
Okay, so the force coming out again from Luminosity, of course, as they are up against match point now. They are without choice, and they are losing members fast. Lige taking down 2 in the banana area, and a third. And we've just got bodies flying all over the place. Put your hands over your heads, people. Or buy some helmets. Lex remains, and he's got an AWP. How long will he last? Not very long at all. Fugly finding the final frag there, making it 16-10 Team Liquid. Luminosity, I think, did a fair job of putting pressure on the CTs and forcing them to move back, especially on the A bomb site, but Liquid maybe did it so much better in the first half.